Hello everyone, my name is Sam. Nice to see you again, and in today's video I'm going to teach you noun clause again. But as you know that there are three types of noun clauses. One is that clause, number two is W.h-word clauses, and the last one is if or whether clauses. Can you tell me the definition of noun clauses? Well, a noun clause is a dependent clause that function as a noun. So when noun function as a subject, noun clause also function as a subject. When noun function as an object, noun clause also function as an object. Okay. In today's lesson, you are going to learn that clauses. Okay. Let's get started. Noun clauses. Number one, that clauses. Well, when you see that clauses, the question is, where are that clauses from? When you know where that clauses are from, it's really easier for you to recognize or to take note of that clauses as noun clause. Again, look at the board with me. That clauses are made from statement and introduced by the subordinate that. Okay, so you know clearly that clauses are made from statements and introduced by subordinate that. So in that clause, subordinate is only one, that. Example, I think that the study of the brain is fascinating. Okay, where is the noun clause? That is clause marker or subordinate. So from that to fascinating is noun clause. Noun clause occur in complex sentences. So this sentence is not a simple sentence, it is a complex sentence. So when seeing the complex sentence, you can say that we have DC and I see, main clause and subordinate clause. So noun clause here is DC. How about I think? I think is called introductory clause. Introductory clause. So from there to fascinating is noun clause. I think here is introductory clause. So from I to fascinating, it means that I think that the studies of the brain is fascinating. So the whole sentence here is complex sentence. I think here is introductory clause. From that to fascinating is noun clause. Look at the other example. The professor explained that the brain is the master control for both mind and body. Subordinate that. So from that to body is noun clause. How about the professor explain? It is called introductory clause. That clause and introductory clause. So in that clause here, from that to fascinating is a noun clause. So the sentence from two sentences combined. One is introductory clause, the other is dependent clause called noun clause. The question is, can that in here be omitted in this sentence? D2 subordinate. Yeah, the answer is very easy. Okay, that in here can be omitted when that clause functioning as an object. We know that noun can be subject, can be object, can be subject complement, object of preposition, etc. So when that clause is in this position, it is object like this that can be omitted. You can write, I think the study of the brain is fascinating. So when you understand clearly about noun clause, you can write bracket like this. It means that it's optional. If you want to write that in here, that's okay. If you do not want to write it and you want to delete it, that's okay. This too. If you want to write it, you can write like this. If you want to delete it, that's okay. That is not really important in this noun clause position. According to the example, the other example, this position, it means that we start from the introductory clause to that clause and introductory clause and that clause like this. We can write the form of that clause that. After that is subject and verb, complement or something like that. Then we can write the formula that. It's possible when you use that in bracket, it means that it's optional. That can be omitted plus subject plus verb plus complement. Okay. According to the two examples, you can make that clause form like this: that plus subject plus verb plus complement. Don't get confused. That in the positions has no function. That's why that can be omitted. So don't get confused. Sometimes you can find it difficult to separate from that using noun clause and that in adjective clause. That in adjective clause that has its own function. It can be subject and object, but that in noun clause no function at all. That's why that can be omitted. Again, that clause are made from statements and introduced by subordinated that. That clause in the two examples come after introductory clause like the I think, the professor explains. From there to fascinating is a noun clause. When you talk about the function, it can be object. That the brain is the master control for both mind and body. From that to body is a noun clause. When to talk about its function, it is object because it comes after introductory clause. And this is its form. Yeah, that plus subject plus verb plus complement. Does it make sense, everyone? After my explanation here, if you have any question about noun clauses, especially about that clause here, please write your question. I try my best to reply to all of your questions. Well, we come to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching my video, but don't forget to watch it every day. One video comes out a day. When you make one video, you find it difficult to understand a lot of grammatical items because everything is taught in order. For example, today that clauses, tomorrow is about W.h-word clauses, and the day after tomorrow is about if or whether clauses. You spend around 7 to 15 minutes per day. You can learn a lot from my lesson. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.